Welcome, Aquarius. As the week of July 20th through July 26th begins, you'll immediately notice that your mind is filled with fresh ideas, new possibilities, and a growing desire to move your life in a completely different direction. You have never been someone who enjoys standing still for too long. Your soul constantly searches for innovation, freedom, and experiences that inspire you to think beyond ordinary limits. This week, that unique energy becomes even stronger. The universe is encouraging you to trust your originality. The ideas you've been quietly developing are no longer meant to remain inside your imagination. They're ready to become reality. Over the past few weeks, you may have questioned whether your goals were realistic or whether certain dreams were simply too ambitious. Perhaps you've experienced unexpected delays, changes in plans, or moments when you wondered if your efforts were truly leading anywhere. Don't lose faith. Sometimes life slows your progress because it's preparing something much bigger than you originally expected. Everything happening now has a purpose, even the moments that didn't make sense at the time. Professionally, this week brings exciting momentum. Your ability to solve problems creatively allows you to stand out from everyone around you. While others continue following familiar routines, you're discovering smarter, faster, and more innovative ways to achieve success. People begin noticing your unique perspective. Managers appreciate your fresh ideas. Coworkers admire your ability to think outside the box. Clients recognize the value you bring. Don't underestimate your originality. It is your greatest competitive advantage. If you've been hoping for a promotion, a new position, or greater responsibility, this week may begin opening those doors. Someone influential may recognize your potential and invite you to participate in an important project that allows your talents to shine on a much larger stage. Those searching for employment should remain optimistic. Unexpected interviews, networking opportunities, recommendations, or even a casual conversation could become the turning point you've been waiting for. Entrepreneurs and business owners receive powerful support throughout the week. Online businesses, technology, digital marketing, social media, artificial intelligence, education, consulting, and international projects become especially favorable. Continue embracing innovation because your willingness to adapt quickly places you ahead of many competitors. Financially, the week encourages both optimism and discipline. New income opportunities may appear through freelance projects, online businesses, investments, commissions, or partnerships. While these possibilities bring excitement, avoid making impulsive financial decisions simply because everything appears promising. The universe reminds you that lasting wealth is built through patience, not impulse. Creating multiple income streams, improving professional skills, investing in technology, or learning new financial strategies could become some of your smartest decisions this year. Emotionally, you'll notice yourself becoming much lighter. Old disappointments gradually lose their influence. People who once occupied your thoughts no longer control your emotions. Situations that once caused anxiety begin feeling surprisingly manageable. This emotional freedom allows you to focus on your future instead of constantly replaying your past. That is one of this week's greatest gifts. Unexpected opportunities may arrive through technology, social media, networking events, education, or international connections. Someone living far away may unexpectedly play an important role in your future. Remain open to every conversation. You never know which introduction may change your life. Love also receives beautiful energy. If you're already in a relationship, this week encourages honest communication and shared adventures. Trying something new together strengthens your emotional connection and reminds both of you why your relationship works so well. If you're single, someone intelligent, independent, and emotionally mature may unexpectedly enter your life. This connection may begin through work, online communication, travel, or mutual friends. Don't rush. Allow the friendship to grow naturally. Sometimes the strongest relationships begin with two people simply enjoying each other's company. Family life also improves. Misunderstandings become easier to resolve. Support arrives when you least expect it. Meaningful conversations help strengthen emotional bonds that have quietly weakened over time. Creatively, this is one of your strongest weeks of the month. Your imagination becomes unstoppable. Business ideas, creative projects, content creation, writing, technology, innovation, everything feels connected. Write every idea down immediately. Some of your greatest achievements may begin this week with one simple thought. Health remains generally positive, although balance should remain your priority. Because your mind is constantly active, remember to give yourself moments of genuine rest. Spend time outdoors. Exercise regularly. Disconnect from screens occasionally. Allow silence to become part of your daily routine. A peaceful mind creates extraordinary ideas. Spiritually, your intuition becomes surprisingly accurate. Meaningful dreams, unexpected coincidences, powerful instincts, repeating numbers. These experiences remind you that life often communicates in subtle ways before major changes appear. As the weekend approaches, you'll recognize something remarkable. You're no longer afraid of change. You're beginning to welcome it, because deep inside, you already know that your greatest opportunities have always appeared when you were brave enough to step into the unknown. Trust your vision. Trust your creativity. Trust your future. Because Aquarius, this week is not simply bringing new opportunities. It's preparing you for a completely new level of success, freedom, and personal fulfillment. The future you've imagined for so long is finally beginning to take shape. And your next great chapter starts now. As the second half of the week begins, you'll notice that your confidence is no longer based on hope alone. Instead, it's built on experience. Every obstacle you've overcome has quietly strengthened your character, and every challenge has taught you lessons that many people spend years trying to learn. There is something different about your energy now. You think more clearly. You react more calmly. You trust yourself more deeply. And perhaps most importantly, you stop asking for permission to pursue the life you truly want. This week encourages you to become the author of your own future rather than simply reacting to circumstances around you. Professionally, this is a period of exciting progress. Your innovative thinking continues attracting positive attention, especially from people who appreciate fresh ideas and modern solutions. Whether you work in technology, education, business, finance, marketing, healthcare, or creative industries, your ability to see possibilities that others overlook becomes one of your greatest strengths. Someone may approach you with an unexpected proposal, collaboration, partnership, a leadership opportunity, or a project that initially feels outside your comfort zone. Don't dismiss it too quickly. Some of the greatest opportunities in life arrive disguised as uncertainty. If you've been dreaming about launching a business, starting a YouTube channel, creating digital products, expanding your online presence, or learning new technologies, this week offers powerful momentum. Your creativity and intelligence work together beautifully. The ideas flowing through your mind now have genuine long-term potential. Write everything down. Organize your thoughts. Create a plan. Even if success doesn't happen overnight, every step you take now is moving you closer to the future you've imagined. Financially, your outlook continues improving. There may be opportunities to earn additional income through freelance work, consulting, investments, social media, technology, or side businesses. Someone may even introduce you to an idea that changes the way you think about money completely. Remain open to learning. The financial world continues evolving, and your natural curiosity allows you to adapt faster than most people. However, avoid making impulsive investments simply because they sound exciting. Research everything carefully. Patience remains one of your greatest financial advantages. Emotionally, this week feels incredibly liberating. You're no longer carrying the emotional weight of people who never truly appreciated your kindness. You're no longer trying to fix relationships that only one person wanted to save. Instead, you begin protecting your peace. And once you do, everything starts becoming easier. Your confidence grows because your energy is no longer scattered. It's focused, purposeful, powerful. Love receives beautiful support throughout the weekend. If you're already in a relationship, communication becomes warmer and much more honest. You and your partner may begin discussing exciting future plans together, whether they involve travel, moving, financial goals, or simply creating a happier lifestyle. You'll discover that love becomes stronger when two people encourage each other's dreams instead of limiting them. Small moments become unforgettable. A heartfelt conversation, a shared laugh, a spontaneous adventure. These simple experiences strengthen your connection more than grand romantic gestures ever could. Single Aquarius natives may attract someone who immediately stimulates both the heart and the mind. This person is likely to be intelligent, curious, independent, and confident enough to appreciate your unique personality without trying to change it. Allow the relationship to unfold naturally. Real compatibility cannot be rushed. It grows through trust, respect, and shared experiences. Friendships also become an important source of inspiration this week. Someone close may introduce you to valuable contacts, exciting projects, or opportunities that significantly improve your future. Continue surrounding yourself with people who celebrate your growth rather than compete with it. Remember, your environment shapes your future. Choose it wisely. Creatively, you're entering one of your most inspired periods of the month. Whether you're writing, filming videos, designing products, building websites, creating art, solving technical problems, or developing business ideas, inspiration seems endless. Your imagination isn't random. It's showing you what's possible. Don't ignore the visions you have for your future simply because they seem ambitious. Many revolutionary ideas once sounded impossible. Health remains positive, but maintaining balance is essential. Because your mind rarely stops thinking, remember to give yourself opportunities to relax. Walking outside, exercising, reading, meditation, listening to music, or simply spending time away from digital distractions will restore your creativity and mental clarity. Spiritually, this week reminds you to trust your inner guidance more than outside opinions. Not everyone will understand your vision, and that's perfectly okay. People often understand success only after it becomes visible. Until then, protect your dreams. Continue working quietly. Let your results speak for themselves. As the weekend comes to an end, you'll recognize just how much you've changed. You no longer fear uncertainty. You no longer hesitate every time life asks you to grow. Instead, you welcome change with curiosity. You face challenges with confidence. And you begin seeing opportunities where others only see obstacles. The universe isn't asking you to fit into someone else's expectations. It created you to stand out. Continue thinking differently. Continue believing in your ideas. Continue trusting your intuition, even when the path ahead isn't completely clear. Because Aquarius, some of the biggest breakthroughs of your life are no longer distant possibilities. They are already moving toward you. This week is simply the beginning of a powerful new chapter. One filled with innovation, meaningful relationships, financial growth, and the freedom to become exactly the person you were always meant to be.